Well, look at this image of a space, another one revealing what the true space in the solar system look like. And I mean, come on, man. What kind of physics? And these are no stars, no by a million years. Oh, come on, man. Look at all the structures. I mean, look at all these deals. This is around Uranus, taken by the Voyager. This is a true image of a space. And how the heck anything can fly through that? What kind of physics is this deal? Now you have to think about how anything can rotate around that. Look at those rings. I mean, this NASA is not going to talk about none of this. This is Uranus. I mean, it looks like Saturn. And this is an image from the 80s. You have all these astronomers and everybody, nobody wants to touch this. No investigator is talking about this. But why? You see dark holes in the whole thing. Exactly like the Cassini orbiter showed those dark trails, black trails behind the electromagnetic vehicles. What the heck is this, man? Look at that. I mean, you see blobs of... See, look at that, my goodness. Look at that. Those are the structures, man. Those are no stars and those are no, image artifacts. Those are there. And those dark holes, man, look at this thing. All this bunch of holes everywhere. It's like the space around there is missing chunks. Look at that dark, large, whatever. It looks like a tube of black. Look at that one. I mean, you want to spend time studying images, man, this type of images is inexplicable. You cannot apply the knowledge that we learn in college here or whatever. There is none of this applies to what we think is normal. None. I mean, look at that, man. And this is Uranus. Once again, this is not Saturn, and this is no, this is Uranus. This is not your anus, like people say. Freaking illiterate people. Uranus? No, that's not Uranus, that's Uranus. Well, look at this, man. This is insane. How can anything fly through that? How can anything be rotating when all that structures is attached to everything? Maybe it's vibrating and it gives the notion that it's rotating. But this is, I mean, what kind of physics is this, man? What is being, what the heck, man? Look at this deal. I mean, this is thick. I posted another video like this years ago, about 8 years ago. but I just didn't know exactly. I just knew that that was weird. But now that what we've been learning, this is just insane, man. Look at this deal right here. Check it out. Let me brighten it up. Some kind of weird structure with some strange stuff. I mean, these are structures. What I don't understand is what the heck is this thing coming out of those dark holes, or what's behind those holes? The reality, the truth. We are in the fake part, the holographic projection, and that's the truth is behind those holes. I already did an enlargement and I saw nothing but black. Maybe somebody that knows how to do kick-ass Photoshop recording can, maybe he will be able to use the burning tool and see what's in those dark deals. Look at that. Man, look at that, boy. I mean, no one or two, thousands of those. Hundreds of thousands of those. And that's just one picture, because there is no other picture like that. Taken by the Voyager. And of course, NASA's gonna tell you a bedtime story about this. Oh no, that's just a photo play, an artifact, a picture artifact. Really, like the Soho. They see a comet, oh that's a comet, but anything else that appears there, oh no, that's just an artifact, an image artifact. Really, but that's a comet, and nothing else is real. And the comet, as tiny as it is compared to the sun, it caused this major eruption in the sun. A tiny comet compared to the powerful sun. That was not a comet, no. On top of that, it survived. The Lovejoy comet, that sucker went by, scraped the hell out of the surface of the sun and came out the other side intact. A 1 mile comet, nucleus. Really? So that was a comet full of ice and a little rock and ice on it. No, that was not a comet. Even the guy that was operating the thing, he got fired for saying that. The NASA employee that was operating the telescope or whatever, he said that that was not possible, that a tiny comet could survive 4 hours in the sun, on the sun's surface. And he came out the other side intact and left. Wow. Well, that was a hell of a freaking comet. To survive millions of degrees. Wow, man. Came out the same size, really? Nah. NASA's just never gonna say a damn truth about anything. I mean, how weird can it get? Oh, it get a lot weirder. You see those Cassini images, you just cannot start thinking. Unfortunately, the people that watch my video don't have anything to say. Their minds are empty, apparently. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. What the hell you need to hear me if you're not going to say anything? I want to hear what you think. Talk to me. Come out with some of your theories. Wow, man, but nobody else is talking about this, the space This is a space, man. What do you think of this? I mean, when you start thinking about how the hell anything can be rotating, or how anything can fly through that. Or maybe it's just an illusion. Illusion that we are flying through anything, you're not going anywhere. You go up in your mind. It's all an illusion. Like that Andre Edding images, that was just insane, man. I mean, that was out of this world. That cloud that was changing shape and things were appearing, disappearing, the hill, things in the hill that don't make sense. Well, what the heck was all that stuff? And that thing was attacking the camera too, freezing it up. But this, wow. I mean, you see geometrical patterns here that I'm not gonna keep saying what they are. They're all the same type, and you find the same thing in galaxies, nebulas, asteroid, comets on the surface. In fact, 2 asteroids just came by Earth 3 million miles away, 2 of them. One Friday and another one on Saturday. I haven't heard anybody saying anything. Now I read that NASA won't say anything about any of those objects unless the object is going to impact Earth. Wow. So by the time it's coming to Earth, it's too late. They're not going to say, oh, well, let's not say anything because people will panic and the ship falls apart. Well, you're going to let millions of people die just like that. This is a sad planet, man, a sad human race. Look at this weird deal here. It looks like an elephant trunk. Look at this deal right here. Where's it at? Right there. Wow, when you brighten it up, it looks different, but is that it right there? There, that's it right here. Look at all of that. This deal right here. That right here. It's a dang arm with a hand at the end. I can tell that's what that is. Look, right there. It's just so many structures, my goodness, this is difficult to, oh my God. And you know what these shapes are, right? Wow, man, this is insane. Uranus. Well, that image of the moon by Apollo 14, it shows the exact same thing, all of these things, but more tubes. Apparently, certain parts has different things, like the moon has a bunch of tubes around it, and some of them stick into it and go through it. How large they are, there is no picture, a panoramic view of the moon and the two going all the way up. And Apollo 8 has some of those images, but they were tampered to death. Well, see, you can see here some kind of corridor or tube or conduit, I don't know. We ran out of name to give to this weird deal that really you don't have name for this. There's no. These are no stars that the thing was flying and they were moving. No, this is like that. That's what NASA will say. Oh no, the craft was moving and that's, it looked blurred because it was moving. No, bullshit. This is what it is. It's exactly how it is. And those black holes, look, they all